I have acquired the most hated, putrid and offensive fragrance known to man and to women. This fragrance has been described as exactly like smegma, blood and dirty filthy secretions on a slowly rotting corpse, like being stabbed to death in a swimming pool that's in the basement of the mortuary, and an assault on the senses. With a score of 2.59 out of 5 with 2,071 votes, the fragrance we are discussing today is Secretions Magnifiques by Etat Libre d'Orange, which means magnificent secretions in French. Etat Libre d'Orange is not a bad brand. I've only got one of their fragrances, which is Remarkable People, which is a very unique creative summer fragrance that's sandalwood and champagne notes mixed together, which is cool. But apparently Secretions Magnifiques is a very controversial fragrance. It's got some very interesting notes, which you can imagine are going to be weird just by the name itself. I thought I'd do this video because it's quite interesting. This fragrance is not meant to be pleasant at all. It is hated for a reason, and I thought I'd introduce you guys the other side of perfumery, the side that is not trying to be pleasant, not trying to make daily wearable fragrances, but trying to explore the art in a weird and interesting way, and showing you that scent molecules can be formed to remind us of other things that are not necessarily always pleasant. The perfumer behind this fragrance is Antoine Lié from Givaudan, who's actually made some good fragrances before. He's not a bad perfumer at all. He's made Armani Code, for example. He was the original creator of that fragrance. So today I have a sample of Secretions Magnifiques that I want to try out today for you guys as a first impression. I've never smelled this fragrance before. I've only read horrible descriptions of it. And after my first impressions, I'm going to give it a few hours on my skin, where I'm not going to go out the house and just experience it and tell you guys more about it as well, giving my final thoughts. The note breakdown on Fragrantica makes it seem a lot nicer than it actually is, and I don't think it's accurate. On the official website page of this fragrance, the notes are very different. They are top notes of marine, salt accord and aldehydes. Okay, that seems okay at this point, that seems safe. Aldehydes kind of give like a metallic sharp effect to fragrances, famously used in Chanel's No. 5 originally. Heart notes, okay, this is where it gets a bit weird. Blood accord, milk accord and adrenaline accord. Now, first of all, I've never mixed milk with blood before. That's going to be interesting. I don't know why they thought to do that. And also, I'm not sure what an adrenaline accord smells like. That just goes to show you guys that no breakdowns on fragrances are there not to show you what ingredients they're using. It's just to show the kind of effect they're trying to give off with the notes. So I would have no idea what an adrenaline accord smells like. Maybe musky, intense, spicy, I don't know. Base notes of sandalwood, iris, opoponax. Now that's very nice. Those three ingredients are very good, luxurious notes. If you don't know, opoponax sort of gives like a sweet, ambery, Middle Eastern effect to a fragrance. Quite a nice, luxurious scent note to use. And before I assault my nose with this fragrance, I kind of just want to read the official description of this fragrance on the official website. The body reigns supreme. Like blood, sweat, sperm, saliva, Secretions Magnifiques is as real as an olfactory coitus and sends one into raptures, to the pinnacle of sensual pleasure, the extraordinary and unique moment when desire triumphs over reason. I think you guys have had your reason triumphed by creating this fragrance. Masculine tenseness frees a rush of adrenaline in a cascade of high-pitched aldehydic notes. What is going on here? The sensation of freshness is gripping. Then the fragrance reveals a metallic side, precise and as sharp as unappeased desire. So this is kind of like somebody just, I don't know what to say. We are on a razor edge, skin and sweat mingle, and taste of musk and sandalwood. Who have you tasted that smells like sandalwood? Do human beings smell like sandalwood? That's not a human being, that's Pinocchio. The slightly salty marine effect stirs, arouses, and sets your mouth watering. Tongues and sexes find one another. Pleasure explodes, and all goes wild. Confusion reigns supreme. Yeah, I'm a bit confused by this fragrance description, honestly. A subversive, disturbing perfume. It's love or hate at first sight. Fragrantica suggests it's mainly hate. Sensuous jousting is rarely satisfied with half measures. In between Don Juan and the woman who offers herself, arms are laid down. Who will be the first to surrender? I don't know who Don Juan is. A work of conceptual perfumery designed to speak to all the senses at once. One rule, attraction and repulsion. Okay, I'm gonna decide if it's gonna be attraction or repulsion from this fragrance. Let's try it out. I'm a little bit scared by this fragrance. I'm gonna spray it on the back of the hand so I can easily wash my hands if I need to scrub this off. First impression, let's go. There we go, one spray, that's it, I'm not going anymore. I'm gonna tell you guys, okay, it hasn't hit my nose yet. Let's wait for it, let's wait for it. What's going on here? I'm wearing Chanel's Allure Homme Edition Blanches on my neck, so, but that's been a few hours ago now, so maybe they will mix. I haven't got it yet. Bring my nose closer. This is scary. Okay, not so bad actually. It's quite milky and clean. It's quite metallic, musky, clean. It smells like freshly pressed laundry that's been ironed. Okay, it smells a little bit stinky. It smells, yeah, like, I know what they're saying about the blood. It does smell like you know how blood kind of has that metallic taste to it, and that kind of scent, so it's kind of like that. It's almost a little bit laundry detergent-like. Actually, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Correction, it was in fact a lot worse than I thought it would be. Maybe my expectations were so lowered that they've actually been exceeded. I don't know. So I'm getting the marine aspects, the laundry detergent aspects, freshly pressed ironed clothing. It's a little bit metallic, a little bit animalic, but it's not actually that offensive. Okay guys, screw it. I'm gonna go for 2 more sprays on the arm so I get more of the sillage, and then I'm gonna come back to you in a few hours. I'm not gonna go outside the house with this on, and then I'll let you guys know what my final rating out of 10 is. Do I think it deserves that low score on Fragrantica?
Few moments later.
I've given the scent at least an hour to sit on my skin now. I'm giving you a more updated feeling on the fragrance. Does it deserve its extremely low score and hate that it gets online? I'm not sure actually. To me, this smells like a metallic blood fragrance mixed with a seaweed accord, mixed with a laundry detergent muskiness to it. As it dries down, it is getting more dirty on my skin, but actually overall, I think this is less offensive than I thought it would be, and overall more clean than I thought it would be as well. My bad guys, I really should have done this part of the video with a few more hours of the fragrance on my skin. I ended up finding it to be putrid and rotten smelling. It smelled like rotting flesh, and I found it was unpleasantly strong. I really couldn't get this off my skin, and I accidentally bumped into people whilst wearing it, and I could just tell they were not enjoying the sillage. Overall, do I think this fragrance deserves the hate it gets online? No, I actually think it deserves far more hate than it gets online. Will this make people sexual and carnal? I don't think so. I don't think the scent profile is going to particularly excite anyone. I don't think it's good for that. But it's good for people who want to appreciate the art of perfumery. You like it more as a bit of a gimmick. It's kind of them trying to show off what kind of scent you can produce. I don't think this is a practical perfume to wear daily, for example. I think both men and women can rock this. I feel like it's going to be quite a soft projecting fragrance with a decent amount of longevity. Maybe it's just my skin and it just smells more clean on my skin. Maybe I've been showering too much, guys. I need to start showering less to appreciate this perfume. You know what? I'm going to spray it on a paper strip and I'm going to see if it's different on paper. Maybe it's my skin that's affecting it. Yeah, actually it's more offensive and animalic on paper than it is on my skin. So yeah, results may vary. Overall, yes, this is a weird perfume, but actually I don't think it's as bad as people make it out to be. I would still give this a 6 out of 10. There are pretty much an infinite combination of scents you can make as a perfumer. There are thousands upon thousands of materials that perfumers can use. So I think it's cool when creations like this exist to really show the boundaries that we can exceed with modern day perfumery. To finish off the video, I'll give one more review I found on Fragrantica. At first, I got some fresh algae vibes, then some sweet stuff. Then a friend of mine told me that one time she grilled some fish, cleaning the fish, cut, pulled out the guts, forgot the fish guts on a plate, covered it on a hot summer day. The next day it was full of maggots, and she said that Secretions Magnifiques smells exactly like that. Then she went to the bathroom and actually threw up. Controversial, potent, alive, horrible, bravo. Have you guys tried this fragrance? Do you think it deserves the hate it's getting online? Do you want to try out this fragrance? If you haven't already, let us know in the comments down below. If you guys enjoyed this video, check out our other videos where we review the lowest rated fragrances online. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.